This video is going to be part of a series of videos explaining how you can buy tokens that are being launched on the 0xPad launchpad on the Binance Smart Chain. So to start off, just to explain what it is, 0xPad is a launchpad. It's a place where people can invest in new startup companies and be able to purchase some of their initial offerings of their tokens before they are live to the public. The way to be able to purchase any of these is by owning and staking 0xPad in their platform. So let's start off with what can we get on 0xPad. So 0xPad, if you go to the website 0xPad.io, the link will be down below. If you go to join sales, this will show you, first of all, I want you to join your account, but before that, it'll show you the different IDOs which are going to be happening. So these are new cryptos or crypto companies or game companies that are going to be getting launched, and they are going to be doing their IDO via initial DEX offering via 0xPad. You've got a start button, you've got Holy Night, and currently the one that's at the moment is Etna Game. And you can, in 4 days' time, the sale will start where you can buy tokens at a vastly discounted price compared to what it will be whenever it's live to the public. Now, the reason why you get it discounted is because you're effectively helping the project get launched. So there's always risk and reward with all these things. The risk is it might not go anywhere. The reward is it might go to the moon and you 10, 100, 500x your money. But to be able to be allowed to buy any of these, you need to be part of the 0xPad staking group. So you need to own some 0xPad and you have to have it staked. The more you have, and the longer it's staked for, the higher the potential maximum allocation you are allowed to purchase. So first of all, let's look at how we can purchase some 0xPad tokens. On the actual website, if you go to My Tokens, you'll see that you have nothing here. So the first thing is, where do we go and buy them? Unfortunately, there isn't a direct way on their website that you can actually just go and buy it. There is a little bit of a way where you need to go via taking their contract address and copying it and pasting it and all that kind of stuff. One of the easiest ways, I would say though, is by just going to CoinGecko or the other site CoinMarketCap and just getting the contracts there. So for example, I'll click on CoinGecko here and I'll type in 0xPad in the top right search bar. Click on that. And then if you scroll down to markets, click on that, it will load up PancakeSwap. And you come down and you'll see 0xPad markets and you've got your PancakeSwap V2. And if you go to the 0xPad/BUSD live chart, we click on that, that will open up this page here, which opens up the 0xPad BUSD terminal. And if you just click on the swap on PancakeSwap, so that little face there is the PancakeSwap token. So you click there, that will take you straight to PancakeSwap and it will already have you in the exchange or the trading part where you can exchange your tokens and you can buy 0xPad. But you're probably thinking, how did it? Well, you need to, first of all, connect your MetaMask wallet to PancakeSwap. So go up to Connect Wallet and click MetaMask, or you can also do Trust Wallet as well if you're doing it via mobile. If you don't have a MetaMask wallet and you don't know how to do that, there will be another video of explaining how to do that in the future. I'll link it in the description down below. So click on your MetaMask, it'll ask you to log in. I'll log in with my one just now. And in my case, I could be buying some 0xPad with some BNB token. However, I also have BUSD, so I'll click on this and change it to BUSD. And let's go for, I'll put in, I'm going to buy $250 worth of 0xPad here. So with my BUSD, $250 into 0xPad, there's a couple of contracts I need to sign to be able to actually go ahead with this. So the first one is to enable BUSD on my wallet. So I am effectively giving permission to access my BUSD, which always sounds a little bit nervous. However, with PancakeSwap, I am confident with that. And so I click that to confirm. That was about 10 pence. And we wait until that has been enabled and then we can do the swap. And then there'll be an additional charge. So transaction receipt. And now it's ready to be swapped. And with zero expat, there is no taxes, so you can stay with the slippage. So on this, you've got a slippage amount. So if the price is varying quite a lot, you might want to have a slippage tolerance. So if the price changes too much between the time you put your order and when your order is transacted, if there's more than 1% change, then your transaction will be cancelled. If there's a tax on certain cryptos, then like a 5% tax, then you need to have maybe 6 or 7% slippage, because there will be an instant change in the value here. So I'm going to keep it at 1% slippage, because there might be a little bit of a change of people buying stuff there. And I'm going to buy $250, and I'll click swap there, and it'll tell me it's giving me about 5,000 zero expat for this. So click confirm swap, and here comes the additional gas fee here. And perfect, that's gone through. So I have now spent $250, and I've got 5,012 zero expat tokens. So they are in my wallet. So if we go up to the MetaMask account up here, if we click on this and we go to assets, we can see I now have 5,012 zero expat at the bottom of my account here. So now, if we want to use them, we go back to zero expat. We go into the app. And at the moment, we connect the app to our wallet. So I'll do that by clicking connect MetaMask. And at the moment, it says my wallet balance is $350. So it shows how many dollars I've got in here. But my maximum allocation is 0 BUSD. So how do I get an allocation in this? So with this, zero expat is a very interesting way of allowing you to do it. So there's 6 ways of getting into it. So you can stake your tokens. I could stake my 5,000 tokens here for 3 days, and that will get me the bronze level of allocation, which is the lowest tier. And after 3 days, my money is then free for me to take back out. I could stake for 30 days, and it's locked for 30 days, and I'm at the silver tier. And I do also gain 10% APR on that. The other one was 5% APR. If I stake for half a year, maybe not half, it's just less than half a year, 180 days, you get 20% APR for just supplying your tokens, and you get put into the gold level vault for allocation there. So each allocation will be higher and higher. And the last one is if you stake your tokens for a full year, you're in the platinum vault up here, and that is going to also give you 40% APY. So you put in 10,000, at the end of the year you will have 14,000 tokens going on there, and you'll have been given access to all the tokens that are getting launched on the site. The other way to do it is to provide liquidity. So before we go into liquidity, if that's all you want to do, just get your tokens, stake it for however many days you're not going to be needing them for. The higher the longer the staking, the higher the amount of reward, and the more that you stake, obviously the higher the amount of reward. There's no minimum amount, so you can put in 1 zero expat into 365 days, and you will be given an allocation. It might not be very much though. Maybe just a teeny tiny amount. Might not be worth it, considering the gas fees of putting it in, taking it out, doing all the transfers and all that kind of stuff. Might not be worth your money doing that. So generally, I would say go for 1,000 or somewhere around about there. And that's what you need to do. And then with that, you can go back into the sales, and you will have a maximum allocation, and it'll be up a little bit. However, I'm going to show you the next level, which is by liquidity providing. So again, if you go to stake, you've got 0x Mine as your next option here. And in 0x Mine, you can provide liquidity by providing a pair of either 0xPad and BNB token, or 0xPad and BUSD. And by providing this liquidity, you're also gaining 100% APR on that. So after a year, your 1,000 0xPad will be 2,000 0xPad. Or the equivalent of that in terms of liquidity providing tokens. At the moment, you can see there's a larger amount of people that are supplying it in BUSD, and only around about $7,000 in BNB and 0xPad. And when you supply this, you're only locked in at the moment. I think it might be changing for 3 days with a fee for unstaking earlier than that. But otherwise, 3 days, then you're good to unstake if you wish. So to be able to do this, I'm going to do it with some BUSD and 0xPad. So if I go to more actions, I'm going to go get the BUSD 0xPad contract. So if I click on this, it will take me back to PancakeSwap, and I'm already connected in with my wallet, so that's all good. And you can see my 0xPad, and it's giving me the option of adding liquidity, of providing equal amounts of BUSD, Binance US dollars, and 0xPad. So if I'm just going to go max here, and yet it's still around about the $250 here. And by providing that, I'm providing effectively 0.07% of the total pool going on here. So again, if I do this, click supply, I'm going to get 1,093 tokens, we'll call it. And over a year, that should become 2,000 tokens effectively. So click confirm. There will be a request for adding liquidity on the PancakeSwap. So click confirm for this. So there's gas fees. So you need to have BNB to pay for all your gas fees for doing this. And we'll let that transaction go through. And then your receipt will come through. And I now have 1,092 liquidity providing tokens. And they're in my wallet now. So all I need to do is go back to 0xPad, go to stake, 0x mine, and I can go into this one, go stake, and if I click max, there, it pops up perfectly. Why 1,092 liquidity providing tokens. Now that was $250 of dollars and $250 of 0xPad. So that's a total of $500. And this is effectively $500 into what would be the premium, the quality, the platinum level of staking tiers. So this is where you get the highest tier for your allocations going on here. So we'll let this transaction go through, and we'll see what that provides us in how much we're allowed to buy in the current, or the one that's about to happen, initial exchange offering from Etna Games. So we'll just pay for the transaction fees. And that was a transaction just gone through. So we'll just refresh the browser here. And yeah, so it's saying it is 2 days and, 3 days and 24 hours. And there's a tax of 25% if I try to unstake earlier than that. But after 3 days, then you are free to take your money in and out. And I will be gaining interest on this, which you can see I've already made 0.00760 XPAD. In fact, let's refresh that a couple seconds later. And it's blasting through the roof. Lots of 0xPad. Now, if we go back to the sales page, I have the opportunity with that $500 effectively of total allocation, of total investment. I now have the opportunity to invest $4,009 into Etna Game whenever it gets launched in its sale time. That's going to be a lot. So if I click on max, that will get me 100. No. My $100 that I have saved over will get me 1 million Etna Game tokens. So there you go. That's what $500 can get you in terms of allocation for the IDO for Etna Games on 0xPad. So there you go. Any questions? Put them down below, and links to all this stuff I'll have in the descriptions down below for you as well, including the Telegram for 0xPad and links to their white paper as well. Okay, hope that helps. Bye-bye.